When you feel better, you come join us.
Yeah.
Was it carrying the crawfish?
No, it was
And a
carrying a
dresser,
dresser.
and then laying on a bed that does not like me.
Don't do
And I
that.
basically just pulled my back muscles.
You say your back or your butt?
My back.
Oh, okay. Duplicate stream key. Select mute to go live here or switch to first look. Oh no. Okay. How do I switch to it?
I see you.
You see me? Yay.
I see you.
Hello.
Hello.
Governor.
I'm going to go and check on the chicken. If it's defrosted, I'm going to cook dinner. If it's not, I'm going to play the shooty shoots with the wifey.
No,
Yeah,
it's not allowed.
it is allowed.
Oh, all right, if you insist, but you'll still be here, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
yes.
Not unless dinner is done. If not done, but ready to be cooked. If it's ready to be cooked, then I will still be.
You'll be here in
lurking your
spirit. That's
stream.
okay. That's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, Boom. Have a
I
good
know.
dinner and a good game.
Okay. I'll be back.
All right, my dudes. We are making wait, what? Why did this get muted? I didn't mean to mute everything. Oh. Interesting. Hold on. I gotta open this in my other tab. Hold tight. There we
You
go.
are not muted, by the way. I can hear you from your stream.
Now I am. Yeah, it was messed up. It was basically I had to open it in a different browser because it was also muting my music. Anyway, chat, we are here with a little bit of Star Citizen 3.19. We're gonna check out what's good and new. We had Rocket Gravy, but unfortunately I had some technical difficulties going live, so we've temporarily lost him, but he should be back at some point later in the evening. If not, we'll catch him on the next chapter. For now, we're gonna start heading in and just kind of see what's new. Part of that will be, a look at the new mining features. So we did a little bit of that last night. Hopefully we'll get results back a little later tonight after our ore has been refined and we get the output and we can see how much that actually sells for. I want to say that production wise, we actually dedicated maybe 45 minutes to an hour when we weren't messing around. So we'll see if it's something that you could actually make a livelihood off of. We'll also look around and see what's, what little life experience changes they've made, anything quality of life that is worth mentioning. I did notice, for example, as you're going through the cities, there were a lot of signs that had been updated, kind of directing you, mostly I'm guessing for newer players that aren't familiar with the cities, but directing you to those points of interest, like the ASOP terminals, very clearly highlighted where the hangars are now, so that you really shouldn't be able to miss it. As a new player, I don't know about you, but I went in loops and loops and loops around the tram so many times just trying to find those dang hangars, and that would have saved me a lot of hassle. So I can imagine for people with a little less patience than myself, that'll be greatly beneficial to removing that barrier to entry that we see. Now, why is my Philips Hue all kinds of messed up? Oh, I understand why. It's because I don't have my there we go. Now that the game's up, the Philips Hue is working. Ooh, feeling a little bit of the nausea there. So I just want to hop into the game, but for the sake of thoroughness, I just want to walk you through real quick. If this is your first time, you can customize your character. Looks like they've added a few different variations. It's very interesting. I like it. So if we back out, go to leave, we can do the play the tutorial. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. We're gonna go ahead and add Takio. Taki, are you still in game? He might be AFK. Oh wow, this is I think did I open the wrong game? No way. Let me check the launcher. No, we're on PTU. It said persistent universe. I was confused, and we don't have tour to guided tours. All right, so I believe Brother Death is AFK. Calling Brother Death. Brother Death, are you out there? I need you to speak up if you are. How do I do the soundboard thing? I want to scare him. Looks like he might be playing some League of Legends at the moment. So once he hops out of there, we'll switch over and or have him switch over and come join us. But yeah, I don't have him on my friends list, so he'll have to add me when we get in. In the meantime, my dudes, let's go ahead and hop in through that new player experience. See what that's all about. Is it worthwhile? Is it cumbersome? Is it a waste of time? I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet. I just skipped it the first time, and I remade my character so that we can check this out together for the first time. So these will be my honest reactions for whatever that's worth. And if this is your first time stopping by, Murderous, I see you out there. Thank you so much, babe. I'm Engineer Death. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's my inaugural coming back to YouTube, if you will. I did it for a little bit back when I very first started streaming, like 2020. Didn't get a lot of traction back then. I was playing Rocket League and Call of Duty more than anything else. I see that there's a bigger Star Citizen community here out on YouTube. So I figured I'll check you guys out. See if, there's some kindred souls out there that just want to explore the verse, have a little fun while they're doing it. Get as realistic as possible. I mean, do I want to use a space toilet while hauling some cargo? Okay, maybe. Yeah, I do, kinda. I think it'd be pretty darn cool. There does appear to be some desync. Speaking of space toilets, look at this one right here, guys. If you're a new player, we do have space toilets. Not functional yet, but hey, some of them you can sit on them. This one apparently you can only open and close. Oh, look at this. Check your journal for first steps. So that's why it's not letting me open the door. It's very on rails. So to open our Mobi-Glass, we're going to want to hit the F1 key on your keyboard. That'll pop this guy up here. And our journal will be down here on one of these. I believe it's the box, but it's kind of lagging on showing me stuff. Is it the contracts manager? No, there's the journal. All right, so the journal is this one that's a box with a little piece of paper, some scribbles on it. All right, tutorial. Oh, 1 second. Let me get my reading voice. Welcome to Star Citizen. No, this is terrible. You've just stepped 930 years into the future, where humanity has spread across the stars under the rule of the United Earth Empire. Empire of Earth? I read that so wrong. While many humans spend their lives never leaving their homeworld, there are those who choose to travel abroad advanced starships, braving outlaws, hostile aliens, and hazardous conditions to seek their fortune. Currently, you are on Area 18 on ArcCorp, the third planet in the Stanton system, a great distance from humanity's origins in the Sol system. The 4 planets in the system are owned by megacorporations who each purchased a planet from the UEE and now govern their own region of space. They are Hurston Dynamics, Crusader Industries, ArcCorp, and Microtech. Area 18 is the main commercial zone of the megacity that sprawls across the surface of ArcCorp. From here, the tutorial will guide you to Bajini Point, the space station in orbit above the planet, that can serve as your gateway to further exploration of the Stanton system. Alright, I think we can do that together. Now what happens? Eat food and drink water. I'm on it right now. It's delicious coffee. Oh my god, I need more. Okay. So it says we need to eat some food and drink some water. Well, we got some, I'm guessing, in our inventory. Mayhaps. Don't look at all my gear. Sustenance. We have none. They give us no sustenance. What is this? Oh, okay, they did. It's right here. All right, guys. So to interact with stuff, we just press and hold the F key, and then using our mouse, we're gonna highlight the item that we want to interact with. If we can interact with it, as you can see, like the items will kind of get highlighted, and a little texture pop up even. So then you can kind of look through them. Some of them have a single option like these right now, but then if you highlight it, for example, right now this drink's in my hand, if you highlight it on the body, you get a few additional options like drop, place. You can place the drink wherever you want, so back on the table, for example. If I grab it again, for example, I could do place. So let's say I want to be a little funny. There's a dude at the end of the hallway or whatever. I get this little line, this preview of where your bottle's gonna go, and so you can just like toss that. Let me toss it. Oh, the tutorial says no, sir, you're not tossing this bottle of water. Apparently, I'm not allowed. So, oh well. I'm gonna grab that bad boy and just take a little chug. Do I have a helmet on? No, apparently not. So the chug, you can do a single, sip by just taking a little left click. But if you press and hold your left mouse button, you'll drink the whole thing. You just tip your head back. You have a little bar on the right hand side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it drains out, and now you're done. Now it's empty. Now, is it going to teach us to throw stuff in the garbage can like proper human beings? I don't believe so. I think it just wants us to place it there on the table, and so we shall do so. Let's place that right there. All right, so yeah, no helmet on right now. Looks like they gave us some basic armor. That's pretty nice of them. Go ahead and grab that burrito there. Little yummy. They do some really good work here with the... Oh wow, I ate it in one bite. That's cheap. Usually you take a few more bites of it than that. But they did some pretty good work with immersing you into this verse, right? You got to eat, you got to drink to stay alive. You have oxygen reserves you got to keep in mind. And definitely, there's temperature considerations too, right? Like you can die from heat exhaustion, or you can freeze to death. Some really good stuff. Really good stuff. All right, so we got to accept this tutorial one that says leave the hab. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. Okay, so let's see. The contract said, the universe of Star Citizen is a dynamic place, providing players with the ability to interact with much of the environment around them. The foundation of this ability is the game's interaction mode. To enter interaction mode, hold F. Okay, we covered that already. If you are in range to interact with an object like a door, an item, or food, it will be highlighted in blue, and a number of options will appear, defining the various ways you can interact with that item. Okay, the option you are currently selecting will be highlighted in a brighter color, so there's, obviously a contrast. It will be a brighter color than the other options. Once your desired option is targeted, select it. I'm guessing there's supposed to be an image of the key, and their coding's a little messed up here because that looks like formatting image source. So it's a left click, a PNG, and its width and height are 16. I don't know, like pixels, 16 by 16. But yeah, you want to select it with the left click. Okay. Maybe when I go to edit the video, I'll put a little image there for them. You can also quick interact with an object by tapping F to do the main action associated with it. For example, tapping F will open a closed door. It'll also pick up an item, loot a container, and switch lights on or off. Great. While holding an item such as a consumable, you can use it by left-clicking it. It's missing the image again, to eat or drink the item. Okay? You can also use the mouse wheel to zoom in or out while you're interacting with something. So I can show you that here in a moment. When interacting with an interface, the same controls will allow my God, I can't speak. Will also allow you to scroll through the list of available options on display. For example, you can scroll through the list of floor options while interacting with an elevator panel. Okay, so they're talking about like if you're on an LCD screen, you use your mouse wheel while zoomed in on it in order to be able to like browse through its options. You would also use that while selecting ships if you have a very long list of ships that you have to choose from. Okay. Let's see. For all manners of interaction, you may prefer to use different keybinds To view the current keybinds or adjust them, use the keybinds tab of the options menu, which is accessed by pressing escape. All right, I'll show you that in a moment here. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to change your keybinds, you hit escape on your keyboard, you go to options, and then you go to keybinds. Now, here in the keybinds area, you don't have to mess with it right now, but you have flight and on foot. So that's basically, you know, you have your how you're going to interact when you're outside of your ship or inside of it, but on foot. It's basically your character. Some of those keys, obviously, while you're seated, you don't need AWS to walk around, so they get translated to what's called flight mode key bindings, and those flight key bindings, that same AWS, is what would control your forward and backward thrust and your side to side horizontal thrust, right? So you need to keep an eye on that as you're binding things, that there are certain things that you could reuse keys, because again, you don't do any walking around, for example, while you're flying a ship, unless you're outside of the seat. Now, the other thing to consider is over here on the bottom right, it's what interface you're using. So like if you're using a keyboard and mouse or a joystick, whatever, the key bindings you're currently looking at are for that device. So right now it's keyboard and mouse. If I switch it over to a gamepad, there's the default layout for those key bindings. If I switch it to a joystick, you'll notice it doesn't have one because there's a billion joysticks out there. Keep in mind, this gamepad one, that's for an Xbox controller. So if you're using a DualShock 4 or whatever, or 5, you would want to either, you could customize the key bindings, right? So you just got to figure out what button on the controller is mapped to what that would belong to the Xbox One. The other option would be to go in and basically map those yourself in something like DS4, where you say, hey, map my DualShock controller as if it's a Xbox controller. And so then within DS4, it'll say, the X button on the DS4 controller or the DS5 controller is your A button on your Xbox. So then you would have to figure that out. The other option, if you want to just go the brute force way, which I like to do whenever I'm doing other games that benefit from a controller, is to select the DS5 or DS4 profile in my controller program. So DS4 Windows is what I use. And then I'll just go in and customize the key bindings myself, right? Like I'll make sure that the buttons that I have do exactly what I want. So in regards to that, let's say that you have a joystick and you want to edit that, right? Like you just got this thing out of the box. You don't really know how to fly your ship or any of that. You would want to, let me go back in there. In controls, key bindings rather, you're going to go to your joystick, and right here on the bottom left, after you've selected joystick, you'll hit advanced control customization. All of these options are something that you can do in this game. I know it seems overwhelming. There's a ton of stuff, but keep in mind that all of these actions that you see also include on-foot stuff. They include social stuff. They include VoIP and FOIP and stuff for like your cameras. It's stuff that's irrelevant to you if you're just playing the game for fun. It's stuff that you can add on over time. You don't need to worry about it. And like I mentioned, again, think about the fact that these options are doubled up because you have the on-foot portion and you have the flight portion, right? So if there are 20 options here, really there are 10, right? Because it's half of it's flight, half of it's on foot. And of those 20 options, let's say that realistically there's 5 that are more about cameras and about, switching between, social modes and doing dances and emotes and all that crap. It has nothing to do with you actually playing the game. So if we took those out of the equation, we're really talking about 15 options, which is, or we'll round down for evenness. We'll say 14. Arbitrary numbers, people. It doesn't matter. So you got 14 options, right? 7 of them are on foot, 7 of them are flight. So focus on the things that matter to you initially. Make sure you have the key bindings for that. Obviously, you're going to have spare keys. Bind those as you need them. Oh, hey, I need to hail the station. I haven't had to do that before. I don't have a key binding for it. Now's the perfect time to add that to the ones that you already have. There are a lot of presets out there. You can find them on Reddit. Subliminal has some great stuff, for example, for the VKBs. if you guys need something, let me know. But you know, if big one would be flight movement, right? Like, how do you fly your ship? Well, you come in here, really pitch, up, down, yaw, left, right, roll, roll your ship, strafe up and down. So that's just, you're hovering and it just goes up and down. Great for landing, great for evading missiles, great for like flipping yourself around if you're decoupled. We can talk about that later. You've got strafe left and right, so that's not the same as yaw. So yaw is actually turning where you're looking, right? So left and right. Strafe left and right is you still look in the same direction. You're not changing the tip of your ship where it's looking. You're just moving left and right while still keeping that same orientation, and that's very good when you're trying to strafe people, right? So very good for aerial combat. Throttle back and forward. All right, so for those of you that have one of those static 0 to 100 throttles, all you have to do is bind the same thing to one button for forward and back. I'm sorry, if you have a joystick one, you can do the forward and back, so that'd be like a VKB. If you have a static one where it's the indents, so it's like 0, 25, 50, 100, whatever, you're going to need to bind a button to basically invert your throttle. And what you'll do is you'll only bind that throttle for the forward direction. So you'll do it on throttle forward. You will not do it on throttle forward and back. And the reason that you want to do that is so that, you're always in control of how much speed you're putting into something, whether it's 0 to 100, right? Then you flick that button, you're going 0 to 100 in the other direction. And when you're in space, the last thing you want to do is not know if you're going forward or backwards, because you have a lot of momentum that you've built up, right? So it's not easy to discern whether, if you're applying full force the other direction, if you are in fact actually starting to slow down, because you may be doing a kilometer a second or whatever it is, the speed in here, the top speed, right, in the other direction. So before you actually start to see those G's start to pull in and you start to see that your ship's starting to actually slow down, you may need to start applying a lot of counter thrust. And again, if you're not aware of what direction your throttle's going, that can fuck you up. So what can happen? You have that static one and you do the, hey, I want to try and do like zeros in the middle and we can do forward and backward. You can't do it. It doesn't work in Star Citizen, not like Elite Dangerous, for example, or Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? You're probably used to that, where you just have that bad boy right in the middle and that's your zero and you know exactly where you are. Doesn't work here. So that's why I'm saying you got to do that single mode forward, press a button to invert it, and then you have to zero it out again. All right. So remember, if you press that button while it's inverted, if you're at 100 already in one direction and you invert it, you're going 100 in the other direction. That's a good thing if you want to be able to do stuff like that, but you need to keep in mind. I'll shut up about it. We'll do a series about that. This is more about what's new and getting into it, but hey, I figured I may as well cover it. We're in here anyway, right? Okay, we got to leave the hab. So remember, interaction button, I just flicked F on that. I didn't even have to highlight it or anything like that. It's up to you if you want to try and explore this stuff, but this is all usually locked, right? Oh, new objective. They're just spamming me with objectives. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink and I'm going to check chat. Hello, how's it going? How you guys doing? Oh, it's so good. I love coffee. I need more. All right, so wants me to take the elevator to the ground floor. Guys, I may as well. Some people love lore. I love lore. I love reading, finding out about what's going on in the game. Why does it matter? I love movies with stories, and I love games with stories. Long before media as a whole consumed my life. My main form of entertainment was, reading science fiction like Scott Card books and shit, right? So now I can appreciate when, developers actually take the time to integrate some type of lore. So I'm very excited to learn this lore along with you. I understand, I've kind of picked up some as I've been playing, but how do I put it? I haven't found a place where there's a single authority for all the lore in in kind of a consumable video format, if you will. I've seen little snippets here and there, and I've seen a lot of Reddit stuff out there, but I'd like to make something that's going to be a little more accessible, and easy to find, right? Hopefully you guys can help me out with that. If there are any of you Star Citizen history buffs out there that would like to, join in and help out, more than welcome, more the merrier. In the meantime, I am going to do my best to externalize all of my my reading of any objectives that we get, so that we can again get very familiar with the lore of the verse as it is right now. And then, at some point, if there is the interest, I'd love to start kind of going out into the fringes and explore the lore that is more in concept right now, rather than necessarily in the game, right? Let's learn more about the Vandul, a little bit more about Xenothreats, who are they, why are they the bad guys, etc. All right. So let's go on with the story. It says, well done! With the first part behind you, you should now have some basic familiarity with the movement controls, managing your hunger and thirst, and some of the core functionality of your Moby class, namely the contract manager and your journal. This next section will help you familiarize yourself with Area 18 and take you to visit Cubby Blast, a weapons store here in Area 18. Ooh, that'll be nice, guys. We'll go shopping. You guys can see the display racks. This is one of the parts that I love about the game, and if I'm being a little frank, Murderous would probably tell you that if there's any part of Star Citizen that she likes, it was probably looking at the store. You can shop there and at other stores like it using the United Earth credits, so UEC, right? During the alpha phase of Star Citizen's development, we'll be using a currency called Alpha UEC. All right, this is a temporary currency specifically designed for testing the in-game economy and balance. Right, so when you guys hear about, by the way, there's a referral code out there somewhere. If you'd like it, I can get it for you. I'm not going to blast it right now. I'll do that later. But there's a referral code. I have one. Anybody that plays Star Citizen should have one. And if you play Star Citizen and you haven't found yours, you should put it on a social or something. You never know. You get little sweet bonuses once in a while, like little free ships, little the little land vehicles, like the buggies. You can get a Merlin. There's lots of sweet little stuff that they give you here and there. Armor sets they gave out one time. But the other thing that you get is 5,000 UEC, which is not the same as Alpha UEC. UEC is going to be, like they said, the finalized version of the in-game currency once the game releases. We have no idea what the in-game economy is going to look like. 5,000 UEC may be nothing. It may be a drop in the ocean. But they, so far, according to the store, have valued that at like $5, right? What does $5 get you in this game? No clue. But we'll find out together once it comes out. For now, it's worth mentioning that if you are going to sign up for the game, you should take advantage of it. And if you're already playing the game, you should definitely, if you have a friend you're going to bring into this, definitely take advantage of that as well, so you both get a little bit of money. And as a referrer, you get like increasing rewards, by the way. So that's pretty cool too. I want to say that I'm like 2 or 3 away from getting a nice little Gladius, which is a pretty sweet ship. It's one of my favorites. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to hit this elevator here and head on down. Guys, I know this doesn't look like much, all right? Games have backdrops, games have cities, but you know what the difference is? We can walk out here. We can't fly a ship out here yet. They have like little perimeter things that'll make your ship autopilot away and kill itself. But we can walk out here. Now, granted, I might fall through some of it, but a lot of it is physical. So I've like actually jumped on the ledges, on the buildings. I've got onto like the little highway. So there's certain parts of the highway that are physical and some you will fall through. But it's pretty darn sweet. It's pretty darn sweet. I'm excited for the future where you can actually live within the city. You'll be able to hire an NPC or a player or something to like take you to a different high rise. And Orson, for example, already has a lot of that content. They have, some quests and stuff that you have to go to the different high rises within the city in order to progress. And that kind of, in my opinion, I don't know, it just makes it feel like a location that's more than just I woke up here and I prepped my ship and I got out of here, right? Like that feels, it may as well be a space station. It makes it feel more lived in, like there's actually things to do around Orison, and I think that's pretty sweet. And I'm excited to see that happen here with these other locations. They're redoing Lorville. I don't believe it's out yet, right? And someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe it's out. Okay, let's move forward. There's a player right there. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Player? New objective available. Head to Cubby Blast. Okay. Yep, we're heading there now. So Cubby Blast is right here. So I like that. The I don't know if you guys know this, but the FPS point of interest were not a thing in the past. I started playing, really playing. I want to say it was either 3.14 or 3.15. I want to say it was 3.14. And yeah, the points of interest like this were only, I think, box missions, like for the actual box itself. And then when you were in a ship, if you were walking around, you couldn't you couldn't just like find something like that. I don't believe that they have it to a point right now where a player could set a beacon and you could head, like, say, hey, my buddy's in the verse and I want to find out where he is. I don't think you can do that yet. I think they have to be in your party. And then they'll show up as a name and they'll have like a dot. I'll have to verify once Taki gets on, if having a party member shows them when they're at a distance, whether you're in a ship or not. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. All right, there's a bunch of new players, or not new players, but players, checking out the little tutorial, it looks like. So we got a bunch of shopping kiosks. As I mentioned, all of this stuff is physicalized, so you can actually, grab one of these. They're not just on the wall. See, I grabbed it. And so now I can just look at it and, oh, that's cool. I want one of those, right? Now, how do I exit? Well, there's a little, I don't know if you guys saw, but it was in blue. It was on the right side. It said E for exit. Same thing with these armors here. You can try them on. You can check them out. Let me see. You got some rifles on the wall back here. Some more weapons. Some drinks. Can always use some refresher. You guys should always get a multi-tool. It's always good to have one of these. They're very useful. So I'll go ahead and grab one. And then let me see. That's a cutter attachment. That's a mining attachment. We don't want either of those. All right. Let's go to that shopping kiosk like it asked. Man. Tutorial complete. Okay, so does that mean I'm done? Like I didn't even have to buy anything? Oh, sweet. All right, I'm done now. Beautiful. Now what happens? Head to the City Flight Transit Terminal. All right, so I'll show you the terminal. Okay, so it didn't do much. It just showed me where the store. It showed me how to leave my habitat and how to go to the store, and now it's going to show me how to go to the hangar. I guess those are pretty important things. It did talk about interaction and how to like zoom in and inspect things. I guess it told you need to eat and drink. That's pretty important. What it didn't tell you though is how to set your spawn point yet. So we'll see if it does that once we get up to this Bajini point. And it didn't really tell us how to put on the equipment. Like it told us to buy it, but it didn't tell us how to put it on. It didn't tell us what, how to filter through stuff or anything like that. It's very kind of basic. So anyways, so your options here are, and there's some things blocking the view. I apologize for that POI thing. But here's a few things to know. Okay, when you're buying something from a kiosk like this, you have to pay attention to your destination. Your destination could be Area 18, which is our local destination. It can be equipment that you have on that you're wearing right now. So for example, right now it's showing my chest piece and my legs. The other thing that it could be is any spaceship that is stationed locally. So if I had any ships currently delivered to Area 18, I would be able to select them and have these items delivered to its inventory, which is really sweet when you just want to hit the road, right? Just load that thing up and you don't even have to carry. And like days of old, you had to like put it on yourself, carry it onto the ship, and drag it onto there. And then, you know, eventually they did the kind of the localized system where, you know, you could drag it from local inventory and tab over to your ship and drag it onto there. Still a pain. I like this quite a bit more. You still got to do the other thing for the inventory, but at least if you're buying new stuff, you don't have to put it in inventory and then onto your ship. All right. So another thing to note, once you've chosen your destination, look at your category. Category here will kind of help you filter down this ridiculous amount of choices to something a little more manageable. The very most basic thing that you're going to need is a undersuit. Okay. So for an undersuit, you know, you can really pick anything. It doesn't matter. There are a few exceptions. There's some like environmental suits, some like big boy suits that can only use a special helmet. But for the most part, as long as they look like this, you know, that, right? Any of these will do. You can wear pretty much any helmet, any of the other armors with this. Oh wow, they have quite a few undersuits in here. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. Let's go pick a nice one. I like this purple one right here. We're gonna buy that bad boy right there. So you would hit buy there, and now you have a number here. You can click in there and delete it, and say like I wanted to buy 100 of, or you know, 938 of them, right? Like I input however many I want, and it'll update the price down here to the, you know, be the appropriate quantity. Now, if you don't want to fudge it and type in the number, you can manually, you know, add 1, subtract 1, add 5, subtract 1, right? You can do however many you need here. You can zero it out over here. So, you know, they did some pretty cool stuff. So we'll add 1. We're going to buy it. Okay, transaction successful. Another thing you can do is say like you go to armor and you're like, oh, I want 1 piece of each and I don't want to have to sort through like 50 arms to get to the 50 chests to get to the 50 helmets. You're going to want to just do a subcategory. Okay, so you'll do arms, and now at least it's only the arms, right? It's a lot less to deal with, but still there's so many. There's, oh my gosh, there's so many. But then, you know, again, you can just then go to legs, etc. Another hint, you know, another recommendation is if you're trying to match stuff, like you want to stick to like a set, say let we grab these ORC MKX arms and we want them in desert, right? Okay, so ORC desert, no, oh wow, it's very sensitive. All right, so you're gonna do MKX. All right, so that brought up all the matching arms. You can go a little further and then do desert like this. So now it brings that up. I think we can oh my gosh, no. I think we can then just do torso here. We might be able to get rid of arms. Nope. So yeah, it is unfortunately very restrictive on the wording. You can't just do 2 words, you know, one at the end, one at the beginning, one at the end, and skip the stuff in the middle to try and filter it down. That would have been really cool if you could do like ORC space desert and it came up with the specific one you wanted. But at least you can do this and it'll be 10 choices instead of 50. So give that a shot. And that's it, guys. I'm going to hop off of that terminal there and start heading over to our spaceport so we can get the heck out of Dodge. So wants us to head to the flight terminal, the little transit area. In order to find that, we're going to look around Financial Plaza. That's, you know, a little sign there. They also added these little infographic type signs. So if you look here, you've got ammunition and clothing. And then over here, it looks like transit. So the back and forth arrows. And then spaceport and medical in that direction. So let's head that way. All right. Here's another yep, here's another sign here. I'm not sure what the little guy is, the little D. But then this little hand here is a trading thing, so that's commerce. Again, hospital. It looks more like a division sign than a plus sign, to be honest. And then transit and spaceport. So let's head over to transit spaceport. There's our hospital right there. All right, transit platform for City Flight Network, Financial District, and Convention Center again. Okay. All right, so if we did not have that little point of interest, if we got down here, you can see there's the Convention Center here, and to the right, you want to go to Riker Memorial Spaceport. That's how we get to our ship. Well, ships. We'll pick one when we get there, figure out which one is best for our needs. Okay, objective complete. I wonder if this was a dedicated tutorial area or if this is the live server. Very curious. Because I don't know, the shuttle seemed to arrive right as I got here. Exit the shuttle at Riker Memorial Spaceport. You're almost through with the tutorial. All that remains is to take a flight. With your business in Area 18 finished, it's time to leave the city, and eventually the planet. Make your way through Art Kurt Plaza to the City Flight Transit shuttles. These shuttles can take you all around to Area 18, but your destination is the spaceport. We're an annually... Oh, C8 Pisces has temporarily been provided for you? Heck yeah. This nub scouting ship is a great starter vessel, perfect for new pilots looking to get their wings. I agree. Guys, the C8 is a wonderful, wonderful ship. What we just saw was some desync. Unless that's part of the trial thing. Maybe it's like an instanced overlap shardy thingy, where now our ship, you know, just appeared in the live server, right? You get what I'm saying? It instanced out of that tutorial area into the live one, and we just happened to instance when the other shuttle was there. I bet you that's what happened. I'm hoping that when we get to this spaceport, it will be the live instance, but we shall see together. Now to drink more coffee and potentially have to go get more because I think I'm almost out. Delicioso. And if you guys didn't know, you can sit down on these benches. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Don't close the doors. I'm here. I chose the worst possible time to... Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Something awful happened to these people. Locate the fleet manager. There's a... No way there's a fleet manager terminal now. Is that what they're calling it? All right, so again, look at the signs. Little shuttle there. And there's another player obviously running around. If you guys want to run faster, you can press and hold the shift key, and you can also scroll your mouse wheel up while walking around. And that'll make you pace a little faster. Now, say you wanted a little dynamic, thing for your, I don't know, your shorts or something. You want to do this? You just scroll the mouse wheel all the way down, and look at this, right? You start at the feet like that. Oh God, not like that. Something like this. Let's see. We'll focus in. Boom. And then we just slowly pan up. Oh, I said slow. It was so fast. I would have to like edit that to slow down. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's better with a joystick. But you can do something like, let me see. Down like that. And then... I don't know. I'll figure it out. There we go. There we go. Something like that. There you go. And then you would just crop that, right? You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. Let's go to hangars. Oh, well, I don't know if they moved it, but it looks different. Interesting. All right. Oh, now I finished the tutorial. Is that what happened? You were almost... Okay, we did this. Retrieve the Pisces through the tutorial terminal. Okay, cool. That's right here. Cool. Delivered. Request delivery. All right, so 20-second delivery time right here. It's already counting down. Location area 18. Anvil C8 Pisces is our vehicle of choice. Let me bend this arm a little bit. There we go. Get the mic right up on my face. We do have the Tobii eye tracker set up right now, so we might use that here, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, delivery time. It said 3 minutes, but I think it's already here. It like switched right at the end. Here it is. Yeah, Focus Pathfinder. I love that. It's an exploration ship. It sure is. It sure is, buddy. All right. So it says it was delivered. Hangar 05. Let's go, baby. Can you tell I've played this game? All right. Yeah, okay. It just updated the task. It didn't actually update the story. So it's just having us go through the elevator to the hangar so we can get into our ship. Oh, and by the way, remember when I mentioned this? So if you zoom in on this panel and use your scroll wheel, you can scroll through all the floors, all the hangars, okay? So if you don't see yours on there, don't panic. You just got to scroll until you find it. Same thing, by the way, with shops. So sometimes shops that have a lot of stuff in them will have tabs that are off screen to the left or to the right. If you use your scroll wheel, it'll scroll through them. Just an FYI. I didn't find that out until like 4 months into playing the game. I was like, man, why can't I find any of these mining attachments and stuff at the store? They said they're right here in the video. Well, there's your answer. I want to say it was might have been Down to Earth Astronomy or Obsidian Ant. It was one of those guys that mentioned it in their video, and that's what, you know, helped me catch on. So if I helped you catch on to it, I'm happy. I'm happy to pass it along. You can thank them. I need more coffee. I'll be right back. I don't have a BRB screen though. I just realized. How am I gonna do this? Hold on, I got an ideas. Look at this. Choo. Alright, so I have a button bound for me to be able to take off. Okay, if you guys don't have that bound, all you have to do is hit F1 on your keypad, and then you're going to want to go into your comm links, which is the one with the little 2 people there. You're going to hit friends, and then landing services. You're going to hit that arrow right there, and that'll contact the ATC and let you out of there. Let me see, I'll turn the cam back on. Coffee's brewing, so it'll just be a moment. Now, let me see if I can use the Tobii here. There we go. Now we can look up. Okay. Huh. Apparently I'm not allowed to take off. Pilot the ship up. Engines are online. Huh. Pilot the ship out of the hangar. I'm trying. I can't. Okay, objective complete. What the hell? Let me fly out of here. Yeah, that one's working. It's just not letting me leave. Hold on. Let me turn it off and back on again. What the F? No way. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of the seat again. Hold on. I do like this. So they added something now where when you get out of your seat, I think it pans the camera to like a predetermined spot that'll show where you are. I think that's pretty cool. Like it'll show you getting out of your seat. Whereas before you had to like be very quick and whip around. All right, let's see if we can take off now. How about now? It still says no. Let me see what the tutorial says. I mean, I don't think I unbound anything.
It's the same story everywhere.
Hold on. Apparently I gotta turn this off. Are my thrusters off? Oh wait, I think my thrusters are flipped all the way down. Hold on. How about now? There we go. Oh, got it. My thrusters were flipped down somehow. I don't know how that happened. I don't even know what that flipper does, but I guess we're gonna find out together. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. I love this. Look at this breaking through the clouds and the rain. Ooh, baby. You can see the sun up there. Now, hold on. I just realized the audio here is something's off. Full range headphones. It's set to music, but I'm not hearing it. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, that's so weird. It was messed up. There you go. Now it's on music. Do you want to exit? No, I don't want to exit. Properties. Music. Okay. There we go. Now it's fixed. That's so much better, guys. Follow the checkpoints to get out of Area 18. Why do I have to follow the checkpoints? That seems pointless, but okay. I still have my landing gear up. Or down. You know what I mean?
Landing gear.
Alright, let's go to the next checkpoint. I'm gonna switch everything over to thrusters. Flip. Loading QT. Flipping around. Go to the next point. Wow, it's having us take the scenic route. So silly. I could literally line up and just fly there right now. But it's gonna make me do it this way. There we go. Oh my gosh, it wants me to go to the next one. Why, CIG? Why? There's another Pisces right there. You see it? Holy crap, dude, really? Why is it having us do it this way? I could just quantum. Also, is my seat there we go. I was like, man, it's so far back. I heard loud noises. Yay! Alright, now it's gonna let us use quantum. Alright, so you guys know Virginia points right there. You'll know space station because it has a square point of interest. Square point of interest equal space station. Hey, we did it. I believed in us all along. Alright, now that we've arrived, we just need to fly on over. Something's blowing up over there. There's oh, it's a celebration. Is it Invictus? Nice. Slowing her down. Flipping her. Counter burn. I'm gonna call ATC. Remember, you can hit F1, go to comlink, which is the two little people silhouettes, and then you'll hit that tab at the top left to go over to friends, and then you'll hit the landing zone or ATC for whatever location you're at. All right, slingshotting around, calling it again because apparently it didn't like it when I called it the first time. Shall we thread the needle?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Hey, finally. Oh, is it a hangar now? I thought they were pads still. I guess they do hangars. Okay. I'm gonna die. Goodbye, guys. Oh no. I went too fast. I flew too close to the sun. Mistakes were made. Okay, well, I'm alive. Oh man. This feels like Groundhog Day. I died and I'm starting all over again. At least it didn't take me to the hospital, I guess. There is that. Oh wow, I have my my head tracking enabled. Just shake your head no. Just a little sprint back. Shouldn't take us too long, right? 80 meters. Almost there, baby. I'll take that head tracking off though, god dang. So, I don't know. Head tracking while running is cool that they have it. But, yeah, feels a little discombobulating. Maybe it's because I'm used to using the mouse to look around. And so I'm, like, trying. Actually, yeah, let me try that. If I use the head tracking and then just move forward, will it turn the way that I'm looking? No. No, it won't. It just moves my head. So I'd have to remove the ability for my mouse to move my head and have it only move the direction that I'm going, like the center of my body. Astral Armada. I was gonna say, do they have new dance moves yet? I'm gonna sneeze. My gosh. I'll be back. Maybe. No. Got out. Alright, I was able to get out. Okay, I am back. And thank you. You know, I just realized I was looking at YouTube chat in a tab because I'm used to doing that for Kick since I don't have it docked. It's a long story. But I just realized in the YouTube chat I haven't been seeing you guys talking, and yet now looking at the integrated chat on my dock, I see that you have been, and I do apologize for ignoring the heck out of you. Whose mom is it? Oh my god, I'm so far behind. Sheesh. He wouldn't dare. I could think of no other reason. It's like we don't exist. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've missed so much. Oh, he doesn't dare read what we were saying to either. Bye, Felicia. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. I would have said it too, but he wouldn't have read it. You know, wife, you live with me. You're literally like 4 feet away from me in the kitchen. You could have come and like tapped me on the shoulder and been like, hey, you've been ignoring chat for an hour. Huh?
How many times was I do that?
A lot. As many times as needed until I correct my actions. But again, I thought nobody was talking because apparently the YouTube chat that I had loaded up was dead, is not loading. So my apologies. I'm out of excuses. I will check the dock from now on. Yeah, imagine my surprise when I came back from BRBing to see that like the chat was just. It's not a bad thing. I appreciate it. All right, let me get the little baby ship out again, and hopefully this time I won't blow it up. I had no promises. You know me. I better apologize. Sheesh, it's okay. We will let it slide this one last time. Excellent. That's all I ask. Let's see. Retrieve tutorial ship. Yep, we did that. We're doing it right now. Let's go, baby. There she is. The Pisces says that it can fit 4 people, but my dudes, it fits so much more. I'm pretty sure we've crammed like 10 plus people into one before. Hangar 06. Such a big hangar for such a little tiny ship. It must feel so special. It's like I get this gigantic mansion of a hangar all to myself. All right, let's go. Let's take off. Think we can make it through that? I'm gonna try. Decouple that baby. All the way to the top. Thank you, wifey. She made me chicken rings. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, hot. Cheers. That's salad. It's so hot. That's so good. Am I not lined up yet? Okay. It worked. I love doing it third person. I will super. So you do it, baby. It wasn't too bad at the end. It's awful. Are they seriously scanning? Are they seriously scanning my my tutorial rented Pisces that they gave me? Ridiculous. No. It's telling me to go do the stupid checkpoints. I'm not gonna go do them. Come on, man. Really? I don't want to do that. Okay. I guess if I have to. Man. I'm just gonna eat my chicken wing. Ow. It's so yummy. Hey, those might be hot. Yeah, right? Thanks. I appreciate it.
Takeoff complete.
Think I can make it? Tried it. Yep, we're just gonna go straight back to Area 18. We'll cut it. We'll cut the engines partway there. And oh well, I was gonna cut the engines, but it's dropping us off right here anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. You guys ever want to do something really cool like out of a movie and just hit I? Just watch as your ship plummets. I just love how gravity takes over. Right here should be good.
Engines online.
A little spin for flair. All right, we're almost there. 5 clicks. Are there spins necessary? No, but I enjoy them. Little rolly roll. There we go. So now we got to turn around and do this. Yep. Hit cruise control on that bad boy. Bad boy right there. All right. We back. On to the next one. Push in, push, 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 push. Now the other one. Just remind me not to mess around when we get there. I can't believe I had to do all of this again. It glitched out, I think. There we go.
Landing.
Wait, does it want me to like... Okay. Does it want me to land here? I don't think so. I think it's just being silly. All right, we're here again. Got Crispies in my mouse. Ooh, it's time for grape. All right, let's check out this tutorial and see what it says. Okay, guys. What's the next step here? Accepted. Store the tutorial bait. The tutorial ship. Okay. Hold on, Toby's not liking me walking around on foot. Okay, ship is stored. Now what? Oh, I guess it's done. It's done now. I got my 15,000 Alpha UEC.
Welcome
Beautiful.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Wait, is there another tutorial?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, hey, whoa, there's a bunch of guys. Oh, wait, these are journal entries. I got excited. Never mind. All right, so let's see. Failed negotiations. All right, our comm got cut off. Trying to get the data off the captain's personal data pad. That's 24,000. Okay, there's a racing one we could do. Research. There's an investigator wreckage. Some maintenance. Oh wow, there's salvage missions now. Hell yeah. So they got an Avenger, they got an Eclipse out here. Alright, so let's grab a call to arms. You guys want to do... There's no bounty, huh? I'm surprised that there's no bounty here. Alright, maintenance, salvage, mercenary. Okay, service beacons. Medical rescue for somebody that's 22 million clicks away. Friendly fire incidents are not tolerated. If you are able to assist in protecting the site, eliminate the threat. Okay, where are they at? Oh, hey, look, there we go. There we go. Bounty Hunter came up. All right, so tracking permit. Microtech, unfortunately. All right, screw it. Let's go. All right, cool. All our ships are here. And since we have no customizations right now, let me see if we have any of our stuff on here. I don't believe that we do. Like, I'm pretty sure all our inventory is back on, yeah, it's all in area 18. So honestly, our best bet would be to fly back down to area 18, or we can just grab a ship for now. I think we can manage. So let's do this. Let's pretend that we are playing for the first time. I died. Let me get a drink. Oh, that's some good stuff. That's the nectar of the gods right there. All right. So if we're a new player, we'd probably have access to something like an Aurora, an Arrow, maybe an Origin 300. We would have like an Avenger Titan, a C8, or on the top end, a Gladius. I thought I had a cutter in here, but I forgot. I transferred my cutter pack over to Mini Death. So, in lieu of that, we'll go with the Pirate. It's a good enough ship. All right. So while that one's loading, I don't think we brought a helmet with us, unfortunately. So we're gonna need a helmet. And I don't know if they have one here, but I'm gonna go check. Let's see, there's an admin center over here. There's a clinic over here. I'm gonna guess that we can take this. Okay, that goes to hangars and habs. We want to go to, I believe, Galleria. If not, the cargo center may have a simple helmet. But let's check the Galleria, see if we can grab one here. And while we're here, let's look at yeah, let's look at some of this. Systems. We're gonna want to look at quantum drives. Spark fire is a size 2. We need a size 1. That's like good quality. The Voyage. Yeah, I don't know about that. And that's all they have. Okay. Personal weapons. Interesting. Carbolite SRT attachment. Oh, it's a salvage and a repair tool. Okay. And then for utility, these are weapons and a scrapper module. Okay, so none of that's useful for us right now. Okay. Checking back here. I don't see any stores. So let's head on upstairs. Maybe we will get lucky. There's a bar. You guys see anything over there? Overhead hazard. Yeah, I don't see anything here. So maybe there... oh my god, I fell. I was gonna say, maybe there isn't anything up here. There's the admin center. Yeah, and there's the bar. So we're gonna get out of here. Just jump right over the railing. Goodbye! Elevator... That was... oh wait, did I miss it? Here's the ship weapons. Okay, let's see. Ship weapons. We're gonna go for guns. Okay, cool. They have some better stuff here. Let's see. The Rhino repeaters are size 4s. I want to say we want size 3s. We're going to want to buy a few of these. I think 3. Okay. That used up most of our cash. We're kind of light now. Oh, hey, here's a clothing store. These are regular clothes though. We need a helmet. Did I maybe miss it over here? There was a food court. Fire assembly. We already went that way and there's nothing. Let's check out the food court. Maybe it's like an offshoot of it. Oh my god, it's so dark over here. Are you sure this is a food court? Oh my gosh. Hey, there it is. There's the food. All right, cool. Let's look around the back over here. There's a burrito bar. A juice bar. What about down here? Oh, I hurt myself a little bit. Hot dogs, more food, pizza, stairs. What's over here? More food. It's like a Asian place maybe. Nice. They got noodles and stuff now. No way. Can we buy the... Oh no, 30K. No. That's okay. We'll come back. Hopefully we don't have to restart the game and we just get back in. It says player unstowed. I don't know what that means. I want to find out together. Let's do sync info and see what our connection looks like. Entities are climbing. I think it'll be okay. Hey, I can send stuff back to you guys apparently. Oh wait, why am I logged out? Hold on, apparently I need to log in to YouTube. Oh my god. Now I need my phone. What did I do with my phone? Hey Siri, where are you? Oh, you're right here. Yes, it's me. Hey, by the way, boom. Thank you for subscribing. I just saw that. I appreciate you. What did I do with my phone? Oh no, why is it showing me in here? What? Oh no. This was just supposed to be a chat. I don't know why it actually logged me into my channel. Hold on. Tool. Yeah, I closed it. Chat. There we go. Reopen that. There we go. It's back. Yay. It's back. Did it work? I don't know. It doesn't look... Oh, there it is. There it is. It worked. Haha. I knew I could do it. I believed in me all along. However, it does look like the game's frozen on 24K entities, so we're going to relaunch it real quick. Hopefully it lets us in. Now, if PTU's having issues, guys, we may have to figure something else out. We may have to migrate or something, but we'll figure it out. Oh man, I just realized I wasn't recording this whole time, so I'm gonna have to edit the VOD. I mean, I guess you guys can. If you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. If you didn't, you didn't. You know what it be. All right, she's loading up. Give her a minute. Let her cook. All right, baby. Go back into PU, or PTU rather. PTU's PU. You know. It's still said character unstowed. I don't like that. Game mode created. Okay, okay. Couldn't find override spawn location with name connected. I guess we're gonna find out. Entities are already at 23k, so we'll see if they grow. That's what she said. Incredible. FPS is 69. I wonder if the server's dead. All right, while we wait for it to load, I'm gonna hop on Reddit and see if anyone's mentioned anything about it. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Star Citizen. ¿Dónde estás? Found it. Oh wow, there's a Star Citizen trades page. Interesting, interesting. Trade my stuff. Anyone know a workaround? Oh no, did they got it too, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here yet. Saying that the server's down or anything. So we'll give it a moment here and hopefully we'll get back up online. We'll just give it a minute and it should be fine. Give it one more chance here. We're gonna close the game out. We're gonna close the launcher out altogether. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to close the game and the launcher in order to get back in. We'll see if that's the case. If that doesn't work, I've been thinking about checking out a few other games. Silica look pretty cool. I don't know if that's available yet. It's like an RTS FPS hybrid. One person's the commander and 11 other people control, you know, your units basically that you build, and you build the base and all that, and you tell them where to go and all that. And you can see the map. They can't, right? They can only see what they can see that's within their view distance. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe we'll switch over to one of the oldies like League of Legends, or you guys would like to see some Hearthstone? Any Hearthstone fans out there? I got my trusty Hearthstone mug. Murderers gave me this one. Oh, delicious. Yeah, it still says player unstowed, so I don't know what that means. It might mean that I need to recopy my account. We'll find out. Let me see. Display 3. 20. It's at 23k entities again, so yeah, it might be down. Here, I guess we'll switch to cam mode while we wait. How's it going? Let me think of what other games you guys, you know what? Let's do this. I just realized that this was what's the word? Not zoomed. Not focused. Focused was the word. I'm not focused. You guys want to do some Dreamlight? Let me check with Murders. Never mind. Looks like Mini Death and Murderous may be busy, but hey, sure. Let's look at. Oh wait. I take it back, guys. We're back in the game. Oh, look at that. In the wake of disorder. All right, so let's get back out there. I think we still need a helmet that we don't have. Yeah. I don't think we ever did find a place to buy one either, but we'll check. we'll check down here. If we still cannot buy a helmet, then I will take a ship down to, you know what, fuck it. Am I allowed to swear on YouTube? I don't know. I think I put mature audience, so I believe I am. If not, I'm probably going to get a very, very heavy, sweaty banhammer. But, oh, hey, look. It put me back on Area 18, so it all works out, as it turns out. And as long as my transactions remained and it didn't roll them back, I should have all my money and all that good stuff. So let's go to the shuttle. Spectrum Unlimited. I went to the wrong place. That's ArtCorp Plaza. There we go. It's over here. If you ever have a question as to where it is, look at that. City Flight Transit Network right there. Big gray sign that says it. All right, I will, let me take the display info off. We don't need to see my FPS or any stuff like that. As we head over there, I'll start gearing up. Armor. Let's see what armor we have available to us. Sure, we can take something simple. We'll keep the one that we got from the tutorial. I like it. It looks cool. The Mac Flex. No, you know what? I'm going to put it in my inventory. I'm going to keep that for later. I don't want to lose this. It looks cool. All right, undersuits. Let's go with... I like red. Let's go with red. Let's do some armor. All right, so just like the store, you can hit custom, and right here you can just check the ones that you want. So first one that we want is a helmet, right? We want to figure out what our dude's going to look like. We'll put that helmet on there. Oh, I said we'll put that helmet on there. Next, we're going to do core, so our chest piece. All right. For the chest piece, I like this one right here. Well, nah, I like this one. It's kind of... No. Where is it? There it is. This is the one I wanted. The big heavy. There you go. That guy right there. All right. We'll have to put the rest of the gear on once we get on the ASOP terminal. 1 second. Run on over there. It's just a short little sprint. Cool. All right, now that we're here, let's go ahead and claim the ship that we want to take out, and then we will, while it's claiming, we'll pull it on the gear. So let's see what we have.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, the pirate is up at Bajini Point. We can claim it down here, but I don't feel that it's necessary. All right, so Reclaimer, Harbinger, Arrow, Pisces Defender, Corsair, 325A. All right, let's do this. As a starter ship, right? Because you guys, we're pretending we're all starters here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the 325A. It's gonna be very basic, very rudimentary ship. It has good guns on it. It does okay. But it's kind of equivalent to what you would have as a starter ship. All right, so while that's pulling up, it's not delivered yet, so we gotta wait till it gets here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see, it says how much time? Oh, it's here. All right, cool. Now we should be able to customize it. Okay, what do we have? Do we have any paints for it? No paints. All right, what weapons are on here? So it's got an M58 cannon, which it ain't too bad. The Gatling gun, not so good. So we're gonna need to buy a new nose when we get up top. We might just get the rhinos for the sake of it. What I think we can do here, guys, is actually...
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
like we can claim these anywhere from what I am gathering. So we could claim the hammerhead here, right? It's 20 seconds because it's our first claim. I don't think we can expedite it though. All right, so the hammerhead's on the way. Why am I ordering the hammerhead? I'm going to strip the weapons off of it and put them on the 325. Now, what I was going to say is, from my understanding, one of the changes with 319 is you will not be able to insure your equipment anymore. So if your ship blows up, any customized gear that you have on it is gone. So you'll get a stock version of the ship. Not a big deal if we're borrowing stuff from a ship, because we can always reclaim that one and we'll get the stock stuff back from it. But just keep in mind that if you, like, if I put this little, I'll put the little flag in there. No, you know what? I'll put a little bobblehead. If I put that bobblehead in there, what'll likely happen if I lose that ship is I won't have that bobblehead anymore, right? And I'm not going to be able to retrieve it. And same thing with anything that is rare. They're going to take stuff out of the terminals, so you'll only be able to get certain things from NPCs or players that have already looted them from an NPC. And in that scenario, if you lose these really good guns, you're not going to get them back. You have to go hunt them down, and that sucks. I mean, it adds more stakes. I like that. But man, imagine like kitting everything out and you hit some random like bug or something and it just takes everything out. Oof. Little Fortuna will apply that. Okay. All right. Let me go grab these guns off of here. Yeah, I knew it had Rhino repeaters on there. Hell yeah. I'll grab all 4. That turret doesn't need them. It doesn't need them. It'll be fine without them. All right. 325. It's going to get 3 of these bad boys on there. Well, that'll be good for wrecking those NPCs. Unequipped. Oh. I didn't realize that these are size 3s. So we're going to have to change those to 337s. Let me think of what has 337s on it. I know the Pirate Gladius does. 337s might be on the Banu Defender. We might have 2 of them on there. All right, 1 second. We'll claim that. Let me think of what else might have those on there. Maybe the C2 Hercules. I don't know if the Corsair would have that. I think the Corsair was ballistics. The Phoenix might have 337s on there. All right, let's check that out.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay, we just gotta wait for that to expire here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, cool. Now we should be able to see those ships here is available to us, so we can take the stuff off of them. There's the Defender. Oh wow, I forgot I had paints for it. Heck yeah. Oh man, maybe I should go fly the Defender. That's a fun ship. Alright, so let's see. Those are Singe Canyons. Oh no, the Singe are no good. Singe are no good. Let's go check out the Phoenix Emerald. I don't have an exterior paint for the Phoenix. I thought I did. I guess it's got the emerald paint on it. It's got, oh wow, 227s. So those are size 2s. I thought it came standard with size 3s for some reason. I'm very wrong apparently. Okay. Fine. So that didn't have it. I don't know if the Reclaimer would have the 337s on there. We'll try. But another one that will likely have it, I believe, is the Carrack. I think that one has it. While that's claiming, we may as well get the C2. And I'm pretty sure the Touring has cannons. We'll grab a Corsair. Can't hurt. And we'll give this 10 seconds and then we'll check here. All right, now while that's doing its thing, let me grab some armor. Let's see, this is the ADP. It's heavy. How do these look? I think that looks pretty cool. All right. Okay. Maybe those legs. Let me see. Are these better? I like those better. Yeah, those look cool. All right. Now we need a backpack. We'll grab this one right here. Looks very cool. Very like edge. I don't have any flare apparently. Okay. Now we need some weapons. So let's go with the primary. We'll grab a little SMG. And we'll grab let's grab a rifle. All right, that should be good there. Now sidearms. Need a pistol. How about special? A little melee, a little knife to stab people in the face and stuff. All right, I think that's it. Utilities. Do I have any utilities that I need? Oh, hey, I do have one of these. Nice. All right, sweet. Others. I think no utility. I think regular utility has stims, but I don't see any here, so we're gonna go without them. Ship should be delivered at this point, so let's see what we have available to us. All right, Reclaimer, do you have... We'll apply paint while we're here. Why not? Do the white one right there. Utility, no. Here we go. 337 Panther. Fuck me. Wait, account login timeout. And I apologize for the language again if that's not allowed here. I can never remember. But yeah, it died. All right, it's relaunching now. Ay, ay, ay. Account login timeout. 1900 error. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna try and close my launcher. We'll relaunch that again. I mean, maybe I have to like log out. Maybe that's what it wants, like log out all the way. I will if I have to, but I'd rather not. Oh man, yeah, there's some type of authentication issue, it seems. All right, no worries, my dudes. We'll pick this up next time. For now, I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream, and then I'll take a quick break. We'll be back, maybe with a little dream light and mini death. All right, my dudes. Thanks for stopping by. This has been Death. Take it easy.
We'll catch you around on the next one. Take care.